Hey, what's up guys? Chris Chavez here again with AndroidandMe.com. Today I just wanted to talk to you guys about the Samsung Epic. As you may have remembered, I actually used to own the Evo and I had the opportunity to swap my Evo with someone who had an Epic, and I decided to jump on that opportunity. Now that may seem crazy to some of you, but some people are saying, yeah, like I think I might have actually taken that same opportunity. There's a little bit of a backstory behind it on why I decided to upgrade it. For one, it was just out of pure curiosity. Having the Evo for quite a while now, I've always kind of seen the Samsung Galaxy S line of phones and have been a little bit fascinated with them. And after having the opportunity to play with my cousin's Vibrant, I kind of fell in love with the phone. TouchWiz wasn't really nearly as bad as a lot of people said about it, and I kind of liked some of the things about it, like the video quality and picture quality and stuff like that. So naturally, since I had the Evo before it, I'm going to be comparing it a lot with the Evo, and since that's pretty much the top phone to beat right now, it won a bunch of awards and of like phone of the year and all this stuff for being like the coolest phone out. Now, I instinctively wanted to do a review right after I got the phone because there's a lot of stuff I liked about it and a lot of stuff I didn't like about it. But I kind of wanted to spend some time with the Epic before I did like a full-fledged review on it. I'm sure you can see tons of them all over the internet. People have nothing but great things to say about the Epic. The Galaxy S line of phones are awesome. Samsung did a great job. The Epic is the best of the Galaxy S phones. It's got the LED flash. It's got a physical keyboard and all this stuff. But my time spent with it was a little bit different. So you guys just relax, kick your feet up, tuck your sack back, and check out my review on it. Okay, so here I have my Samsung Epic on Sprint, and I have the white Evo 4G. I'm just going to kind of let it just hang out here just for reference sake. One of the things that first led me towards the Galaxy S phones or the Epic was simply the GPU and the Hummingbird processor. If you have heard anything about the Galaxy S line of phones, you know that they have a totally amazing GPU, and it's pretty much not really, it has no rival. Pretty much everything about the UI runs silky smooth because of the awesome Hummingbird processor. Everything kind of just moves at 60 frames, really quick and fast. If I scroll through menus and stuff, you'll see there's no stutter. They just go at a beautiful 60 frames per second. You can't really see that on video simply because it's recording at 30 frames, but definitely a lot quicker than it would be on the Evo. Now, just navigating the home screen, it's a little bit choppier. I wouldn't say like it was before. The Evo did have an update, so it is a lot smoother, but again, just navigating certain menus and stuff, scrolling through stuff isn't nearly as fluid and 60 frames-ish as the Epic. Another really great thing about the phone is just the fact that the touchscreen is super duper responsive. I can pretty much type at like a million words per second without a hiccup, and the screen registers all my little finger presses. I pretty much can't type that fast on the Evo. I feel like sometimes when I tap it really quickly, it doesn't register. Kind of like that, but it pretty much picked them all up, I'd say. It's a lot worse on the Evo, and I kind of like the fact that it is really responsive and amazing. Video quality on the Epic or Galaxy S line of phones in general is pretty amazing. If you've seen maybe one of my other YouTube videos, I actually uploaded a video file of just exactly what I'm talking about. It records at wonderful 720p, and the audio quality with it is also unrivaled. It's really good. Again, the only thing that could really match it would probably be the camera and the video quality of the iPhone 4. It's pretty much those two main things, just the GPU and the video quality is what kind of led me astray from the Evo. But I kind of liken it to relationships. Sometimes when you're with a girl for a long time or something, you might notice that some other girl has like a bigger booty, or I don't know, better calf muscles. I've always been a calf muscle kind of guy myself. And it's just those things that kind of lead you astray, I guess. You just want to see if maybe it's better. But upon maybe moving on to something new, you realize that you never had it so good with the old thing, and that maybe this new girlfriend is a tad bit crazy and has a few screws loose, and her software is all around buggy. And that's kind of how I felt the week after, or the morning after, with the Epic. So what I came to realize was that TouchWiz itself is fragmented. The TouchWiz that's on the Vibrant isn't actually the same as it is on the Epic or the Fascinate and stuff. There's a couple of apps that are on the Vibrant that aren't on this one. The launchers itself are a little bit different. The lock screens are different. Organizing stuff, it's all actually different. And it's if you want to talk about Android fragmentation, look no further than TouchWiz. Another awesome thing about the Epic, or just the Galaxy S line of phones, is the fact that it has an AMOLED screen. Now, a lot of people like that. I'm not going to get too in-depth about it, but I actually don't like it because there is like this dotted effect, straight lines. It's probably going to be impossible to see here. But over everything, there's like a checkerboard effect, whether it's just the contacts messaging, this white line here. Pretty hard to see on video, but it's actually dotted. It's not just a flat, straight, white line. Overall, the picture quality on LCD is a lot clearer. That's simply because there's reds, greens, and blues on the screen. The reds are actually 400 by 240, and same goes with the blues. And then the I think the greens are actually at a full 800 by 480. So it's kind of like you have a weird hybrid, low resolution, high resolution screen. And I just noticed it a lot. Some people don't notice it because they don't have special eyes like I do. Now the phone's pretty quick. Opening up things and messing around with apps and stuff is pretty zippy. That's usually within the first week. It's because Samsung uses a weird kind of file system. It's called like RFS or something. It actually chugs and bogs down the phone after like a week or so after playing with it. I thought maybe this was just a couple of maybe like power users or people that are just uber nerdy and they're just, I don't know, they noticed that kind of stuff. But my cousin, who's a girl, she noticed it too. She said after a week her phone just got really, really slow, and she really needed me to make it go faster. Not to mention TouchWiz in general is just a little bit buggy. I've gotten a few forced closes and freezes, but of course that's probably due to the weird RFS file system that Samsung's using. Another thing I don't like about the Epic and pretty much Galaxy S phones in general is that there's pretty much little to no development. It's already been quite a hassle just to get CM6 on here. I know the Team Douche team or whatever, they were having trouble. I don't know for what reasons, but just getting it ported to here. The Galaxy S phones was a little bit more trouble. And just the Epic specifically, there's pretty much no developers that are even really working on it or doing too much outside of TouchWiz. Everything is kind of just TouchWiz oriented and stuff, and different versions of it with certain apps removed or apps put in and stuff, and small little tweaks as far as that goes. But I would like to have maybe the option of having MIUI or CM6 on here, or even Sense. That would be pretty awesome. One of the cool things about the Evo is that if you're into the hacking and modding scene, you do have the option of having Sense, different modified versions of Sense. You can put CM6 on here. They have MIUI now, and just a lot of stuff going on with the Evo. Of course, if you're not into hacking or modding your phone, you probably won't even, this might not even be a big deal for you at all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this as one of the negative things about the phone, one of the cons, that a lot of tech blog sites and stuff actually definitely rave over, is the keyboard. The keyboard adds a lot of bulk to the phone. The design is pretty much cool as it is. It's just pretty thick. It's definitely no thicker than a G2, but with this weird caboose booty thing they got going on here. Now, I don't know if you're a butt guy, then maybe you'll like it, but it's definitely got a little more junk in the trunk than, say, like the Evo. It's just got this butt thing. The Vibrant has it also. The Fascinate actually is just plain flat, and it makes the whole phone feel a lot thinner and stuff, but I've always been a little bit man myself. Definitely into the calf muscles. The keyboard itself is completely flat, so you can't really feel the keys under your fingers. They're not staggered. And myself, I came from a Sidekick and then went to a G1, so I kind of hold keyboards to a much higher standard than a lot of people do. I expect the keys to be raised, convex or whatever, so you can feel them underneath your thumb. And definitely staggered. I don't like when they're all perfectly adjacent to each other like a checkerboard. That's just horrible. Not to mention the key placement is just a little bit weird in general. Shift should be somewhere right here. Alternate should be like over here. Delete should be somewhere right up here. But it's just, I don't know, a little bit weird and messed up. And it definitely takes, there is a learning curve. I pretty much don't even mess with the physical keyboard at all. I just keep with the on-screen one because I can type like a madman on it. Another really weird thing about the phone is just when the keyboard is open and I have my fingers here, if I touch a weird place on the back of the phone right here with my finger, when I hold it, it actually presses the back button. I don't know how or why. You have to like hold it a weird way, but it happens so many times when I'm playing games or just trying to type to people that I don't even bother using the physical keyboard at all. Another huge thing about this phone that I didn't really think of right off the bat was the fact that it's stuck with Android 2.1. Now, Samsung, I kind of expected them to update to Android 2.2, and a lot of people did also, but Samsung never really gave a timetable or any kind of timeline on when they were going to release Android 2.2, if at all, on this phone. I would like to at least have been, I don't know, told, oh, it's going to come in maybe like the winter time or spring or something, but they've just kind of remained tight-lipped on the whole subject, so given their history, I'm not even sure if it's going to happen at all. Gingerbread is close to being released, and Honeycomb is just around the corner. So the fact that I'm stuck on 2.1 Android when the rest of the world could possibly be getting Android 2.3 kind of makes me a little pissed. Okay, so that was my little review on the Samsung Epic. It kind of has a lot to do with just Galaxy S phones in general, as you can tell. And just based on my experience here with the Epic, I am a little more cautious before I just go out running and buying another Samsung phone. They've always had a pretty bad track record when it comes to Android and updating the firmwares and stuff to the newest versions of Android. And this whole fiasco just definitely isn't helping at all. But I really want to open up the conversation to all of you Galaxy S users or owners. I would just like to know what kind of Galaxy S phone you have, whether it be the Vibrant, the Epic, or the Fascinate. How well it's been treating you, and just your general feelings about it. I definitely don't want to hear what HTC fanboys have to say about it, or someone that doesn't own the phone, because of course they're just going to say Samsung sucks and all this other junk. So with that, I'm Chris Chavez. Thank you guys for watching my little review / rant / commentary on my time with the Epic 4G. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, and you guys will have a great Christmas as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.